So we have another right triangle here, and we are going to practice SOH CAH TOA. So the first scenario states that z is equal to 6 meters and the angle theta is equal to 38.5 degrees, and we are to find y. So let's write out SOH CAH TOA to determine which proportion we should use. So SOH CAH TOA. So we have theta, and we have a side, we have the hypotenuse, and we need to find y, which is the opposite side from theta. So we need a proportion that uses opposite and hypotenuse, and that is sine. So sine of theta equals the opposite over hypotenuse. So sine of 38.5 is equal to opposite, which we need to find, over the hypotenuse, which is 6. We can rewrite this. Y is equal to 6 times the sine of 38.5, and plugging that into the calculator, we solve. Y is 3.74 meters long. In our next scenario, we have the hypotenuse equaling 7.7 meters and theta equaling 20.4 degrees, and we are to find the adjacent side from theta. So if we write out SOH CAH TOA, we have theta, we need to find the adjacent side, and we have the hypotenuse. So adjacent hypotenuse, CAH, we can use cosine. So cosine of theta equals adjacent divided by hypotenuse. So cosine 20.4 is equal to the adjacent x, which we need to find, and the hypotenuse, which they gave us to be 7.7. Rewriting this, x is equal to 7.7 times the cosine of 20.4, and we can put this thing into the calculator, and we get for x 7.22 meters. And in this last scenario, we must find theta, and we are given x as 6.5 meters and y as 4.31 meters. So we have this angle that we need to find, and we have the opposite side to it and the adjacent side to it. So if we write out SOH CAH TOA, which one of these uses the opposite and adjacent side? That's TOA. So tangent of theta is equal to the opposite side over the adjacent side. So tangent of theta, we don't know theta. We know the opposite side is y, which is 4.31, and we know the adjacent side, x, is 6.5. So to get rid of this tangent on this side and bring it to this side, we can multiply both sides of the equation by the inverse of tangent. So theta equals the inverse tangent, and I just divided this and got 0.6631. So we can put this into the calculator and solve for theta to get 33.5 degrees.